Alright, I'm not going to be going over the drafts because there's no link posted. I don't have. You'll be getting right into it. Alright. Timer off the screen. Over. Alright. We'll get rolling. I, again, don't have the draft link, so I don't know exactly how things were picked and banned, but we do see another Cassante-Gwen match up top. Sejuani Zhao Jungle, Xerath into Azir, Kai'Sa into Corki, and Rakan versus Poppy. I think Poppy should be good into Rakan, and decent into Kai'Sa as well. Can cancel her ult. Azir should have a tough time early in Xerath, but I think eventually, if Azir can make it without being too far behind, champion's very strong later. It has a lot of setup as well. Good self-heal. Kind of does a little bit of everything. Sejuani Xin, I'm not entirely sure. I would assume that there's not going to be any 1v1s happening between the two of them. And then again, Cassante's a good blind top laner, good tank. Should eventually be losing into Gwen, but in this game isn't as, can't stack pure MR like the last matchup we saw. So. Also, hopefully, I don't know if anyone's in chat, hopefully my mic is still sounding fine. I don't think let me see if I can change it, actually. We'll pause it. Technically a mod on the channel. Here. Thank you for verifying the mic. I'm gonna have to this up chat, but I think anyway. Oh no, okay. Odd view. Pull this up, no problem. I'm struggling to find. You know what? The last title wasn't correct either. People can fix it before it gets uploaded to YouTube. We're ripping it. Alright. Yeah, I expect early on Azir to fall, get chunked out, maybe fall a little bit behind in CS. Probably have to burn an earlier teleport than Xerath. Good trade. Both sides actually. AD carry's taking a lot of damage. A call start from Kai'Sa. I don't think I like that. I think that's too greedy. I think you just get it on your first back if you want to get it. Nice W again, but does get chunked out. Ignite going down though, so that's nice to not die from when the Ignite goes down. Level 2 is coming out. Good trade from Xerath, but does get traded back on a little bit. Top lane going about as expected. Should be, I would say, I would assume uneventful unless they start going crazy. Not gonna fix it. Nope. This is just Rock vs. Nord game 5 and 6 or something. Yeah, what's going on in chat here? I know where you live for me, or I will next weekend. Well, the week after that. Oh, Zor going to doing a little like World's Beer League thing. Only if you throw. How dare you leave? Bad luck, no fun, a hex upon you. Can't wait for the Kai'Sa gank mid. Wish it was top lane. There we go, we're all caught up. Yeah, I don't know. This is all pretty much expected so far. Again, I wish there was a Dorn's Blade. That was potentially a Poppy stun angle, though the directed camera got us away, so I'm guessing it didn't happen. Bonnie looking mid. Does Azir have... Might just be able to walk it out. Nice dodge on the W2. Second part of that. The does have to flash out of the stun from Seraph. Does burn flash, but nice job getting out of that without taking much damage. Sante able to push Gwen into turret. I said nothing was going to happen here, but can't let that happen. Just Sante full charge while you're standing in front of his turret. Oh, that gets the flash out of Zor. The Poppy flashes the stun, but flashes into 3 of them. The barrier goes down and not able to pick up a kill. I mean, best case there, I don't know. I guess probably flash before seeing the Din Zhao. If Zin's not there, that's potentially a 2-for-1, so I get it. Oh, looks like there's a pause that went out. Would have gotten cute auto without the pause. You had so much time. When did the pause... whatever, it doesn't matter. I don't think the pause happened when they were fighting. But also sometimes it happens. Technically, you're not supposed to pause like during a fight, but... I had the advantage over old man hands till the pause. Dang. Hungry Hobbit going crazy in the chat. Alright, let's see. Sorry, I was not reading Twitch chat. Not sure when the Sejuani is picked, but I really hate it in this draft. Poppy is also so disgusting in this draft. Dot legit have draft. Mid-match was only weak spot, but I think they could be stronger early on. Draft Kingdom. Yeah. No one posted the draft links. So I don't know when things were picked or what bands were, but yeah, I'm not too sure on the Sejuani. I don't know if people are just thinking it's like a generically good plot in these days or what. I don't know if I think it is. It's a tank. She doesn't like need melees. She certainly benefits from having like something that's, you know, an aggressive melee in a solo lane, but I don't know. I still think starting Cull, I think if you didn't start Cull, you'd have had that kill and maybe the double earlier. But also, I don't know when the pause happened. It can be frustrating if they pause during a fight, and if they did pause during a fight, again, technically you're not supposed to do that, but I also don't really know what answer. 2-1 though. Next kill for Dot will be feats for the Feat of Warfare specifically. Mid lane going about as expected, but actually Azir up a little bit of CS though. Dot Chaos is a good player, so you know, not that Vermilion, but you know, Dot Chaos I believe is Diamond, so CSing well. Nice shuffle, knocks him into the Poppy, very well done. Not much you can do there. Play safe, I guess. Good combo. Good point on the call. Yeah, I don't like. It's probably fine, but also I don't know. I think I'm more of a fan of starting D-Blade and then getting Cull on your first back if you really want it. That just in a tough place right now. Needs some extra melees to make it worth. Possibly. I don't know. We have a couple Sedge enjoyers like Nightmare and Eric that, from my understanding, I don't think they... At least Eric, I believe, mentioned that he thinks Sedge is fine without melees. They're kind of just a bonus. But I also don't know. I don't play much Sedge. So, and I also... Maybe I'm misrepresenting Eric. So if he's here, feel free to correct me. Oh, Hungry Hobbit, you're in the game. When did the pause happen? Was that like during that fight? Because that would be frustrating. But if it was before, bad. But also I've done that where it was a panic pause because someone was DCing or something. Just curious when the pause went through. Nice Q flash. But not enough to follow up really. Sejuani only level 5, so not able to do a bunch of CC there. As you flash, that's a bummer. Yeah, that is frustrating. Ah, that's too bad. What is the... I know we've got some subs, right, for JAT. Is it... Who's starter? I know 6MG up top lane and Vermilion are starters. I'm pretty sure anyway on both of those. That's a close fight, but Corki is strong with those kills early. Jay paused because mouse wasn't working? Yeah. I've done that before where someone on my team's like, pause, 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 and then I pause, but there's like a fight happening somewhere else on the map, and again, technically you're not supposed to, but also it's like, I don't know, it just happens so fast where someone's like, X thing is happening, please pause right now, and you're like, oh shit. I don't know. Sucks. I feel like it's just one of those things that's just gonna happen though. Actually, still a pretty close game, 3-5, 1.5k gold ahead for Dot, but Corki is getting pretty strong. The money is exactly where you want it for the side of Dot, though, with the Azir Corki. Unlucky for sure. Yeah, sorry, that is a frustrating one. Kazante actually pretty dang strong right now. Oh. Got Grubs up. Poppy and Rakan both making their way up, though Rakan might. Okay, seems fine because Poppy started walking away, but almost was potentially dangerous there. Anyone's sitting on a lot of gold. Both mid laners are sitting on over 1,000, so no teleports up for either of them at the moment. Gears is coming up pretty much now. There's a little bit later. Could make a difference for the Grub posturing. You see Xerath walking over, but Azir was able to get the recall off, spent all that money and has the Nashers. Xerath not sitting on much, but Poppy walking away, so and if it's in bot, they're just giving the Grubs. Interesting. I think they were in a position, I guess, in just looking for a lane gank to get Corki more ahead, but I feel like with the teleport timings, which maybe they just didn't have tracked or something, but I feel like the Grub should have been Dots. Top and mid are the two starters in the regular roles? Okay. That's what I was thinking. Are you starter, or is Dargan, or... Because you need three rostered members anyways when you got starters, but... Oh, nice shuffle. Gets Rakan in there. Yeah, the Azir Poppy's a good combo. Shove him back and make another wall for Poppy to slam him into. You're a starter? Okay, I thought so. Are you not normally AD carry that? Are you normally support? Nice combo onto Azir, but maybe able to get out of there. Yeah, able to walk it out. Nice. Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking. I know LV's support main, so it makes sense to have you go 80 carry. Nice CC into the ult, gets the quirky flash, but there is the unfortunate counter engage since they were on the Dragon. Oh! Well done by Ben. You get get the flash in the kill. The shutdown onto Azir. Well done. The spam Xerath use flash pings coming out. Guys, we have to punish this dude. This guy's really flashing on me. Oh! Bye, Sejuani. Poppy ult's so funny. What boomers are here that remember old Poppy ult where you would just ult the support and then kill everybody else because it's only the support could hurt you? Whoever you ulted. Tuned in after my banger lane. Sag. That's my boomer right there. Let's go. Tai, are you 6MG or what's your league name? Big Corki right now. Yeah, diplomatic immunity. Yippee! Dude, welcome, Bremen. Bremen the first. First time chatter. Let's go. Yeah, dude, that shit was funny. You just... I know it was supposed to be like I'm 1v1ing this person, but it always just turned into gank coming out onto Azir. He has no flash, but counter gank from Poppy. Xerath running away, he's low, gets shuffled onto, goes down, and Sedge's gonna have to leave. Yeah, it was supposed to be like, I'm picking this person to fight, but everybody would just ult the support, and then just beat the AD carry's ass. Their Q max health damage with the ult amp is such an interesting. Yeah. Old Poppy was wild. And they were just like, we know it, but we're going to leave it. And then she got picked in competitive, and they're like, well, I guess we have to do something now. What is going on? What the Sigma? Dude, where's Reese? 6-7, dude. Dude. So, I'm kind of cooked after one series, apparently. I'm just yapping now, even worse than normal. Nice little trade here. Gwen ulting does not seem to accomplish much. The Kanik Rookern being completed is... even with the Conquer stacked up and Riftmaker stacked up, not a lot of damage coming out. Does get a nice dodge out of a lot of the ulti charges, it looked like. Dude, well, yes, dude. Orky gotta be close to that Triforce. Yeah, has it on base. Likely will be looking to reset and grab that. That's a really big spike. Orky's so good at taking turret plates too. I mean, now they're gone, but you can see this turret's so low before the turret plates were gone because the true damage ignores all the resists from the plates. And with, you know, if you get like your Sheen or your really accelerated Triforce proc, combo onto Xerath, who's looking for a roam to help cover that, but just goes down. Hungry Hobbit getting chunked. This is the last ulti charge, but will the W come through on Xin? Does, but gets dodged up by the Kai'Sa ulti. Nobody going down. Just the turret and Xerath on their own, but none in that fight down there. Beats are completed with the turret going down as well. My name clearly says none of your business, actually. Astro learned to read. Dude. No, I'm just gonna be the better person here. Chill out. You're really friggin' ticking me off, buddy. So calm down, dude. I just think it's so funny. None of your business. No, never mind, dude. Shuffle coming out. Building the turret. Hungry Hobbit looking particularly doomed here. Running, but another soldier potentially coming up here. Oh, but does get out of it with the E speed up, though has a long way to go if he's going to get out of this one. Not impossible, though. But another shuffle should be able to come out soon. Yep, is able to pick them up. Gets a slam into the wall against the Rakan. The W falls, so should be able to get out of there. Charm onto Xin and Gwen, keeping them out of the fight for a little bit. Teleport coming out from Azir, though. Xerath ulti coming in, not able to do too much damage. Azir is here, the Emperor has arrived, but just kind of for style points at this point. Going for the Herald, may as well since you're already up here. Oh, good damage onto Poppy. Le Pop. Not able to turn into anything, but still, good trade. Rift Herald going down for the side of Dot. You got AD carry and mid, both in the mid lane farming. Kind of awkward. This is like, I love artillery mages, but I think systematically they are in a tough spot right now because you just are a complete piece of shit in the side lane. Eventually, mid laners kind of need to be able to at least exist in a side lane in current state of league, or you just start dropping CS like crazy, and that is, I think, the biggest reason they are in a tough spot right now, is you just kind of have to play the game awkwardly after 15-20 minutes. But I love Xerath, I love Ziggs, AP Cog, my beloved. I don't know, they're fine, but and I want them to be good because I really like the characters, but I think it's a reason they aren't really meta, fortunately. Drake probably going down to Dot, which will be sole point for them. Little skirmish breaking out in mid, but nothing will likely come of it other than that Dragon getting finished up by Dot down here. Gwen teleporting top to cover for that. Now stun onto the Xerath from the Poppy Flash E. Zen follow-up, nice charm on the Ricante. Keep the Xerath alive. Connor's looking for a little bit more, has to back off. Xerath ulti coming out, likely won't be able to do too much with that. Nice stun onto the Poppy, but tough to finish off Poppy. Very, very tanky when she gets below, I believe, 40% health. It's extra resist from her W. A little bit of trading going on up here, but that shouldn't really amount to much. Unless it's ulted into turret. And then, oh, one flash. Or sorry, ghost. Dante flash. Nice trading from Panic Sugar here, but again, I don't think any deaths will come of this, but you see Corki coming up. Gwen might have been able to do it herself here. Might still. Corki goes, yeah, I got this one, buddy. That's why they pay me the big bucks. Chaos getting out of there, has the turret set up, Sejuani not able to land the stun. Should be fine here. Able to pick up these ranged minions, I'm sure. I love Corki. I have not been seeing him getting played at all recently, so it's fun to see him getting picked up and doing well. Poppy going for the stun, able to get it into the Azir ulti. Might be overkill, but also, never mind. Looks like they calculated it out quite good. A little freebie. If Kai'Sa lands the W, this is a kill. Yeah. Ooh, the flash. I get it. Wanna see if you can get out of there. Maybe had E up and was hoping to flash, and then that's the thing with Kai'Sa Q being a delayed damage ability. You know, it doesn't all come out at once. Sometimes you get, you know, beta flash out or whatever, and then they follow and they die. You see the Shadow Flame completion on Azir, though, is sitting on a lot of money. Very strong. Corki very strong. Has the Tier 2 just finished Muramana that just upgraded. This Eye of the Herald gonna get popped. When did they finish that off? I mean, I think nowadays it'll automatically activate it when it times out. Even if you're dead, I think. Teleport coming out. Deep enemy jungle for Azir. Is by Sejuani, but it'd just be a 1v1 at this point. They are getting collapsed on. Sejuani looks like she might just be saying nah, which is the correct call at that point. Gwen running is immune currently. Oh, nice. Nice ulties. Played that really well around the dashes, and the Gwen is immune. The what is it even called? I don't know. Something mist, hollowed mist. But Dot looking pretty in the lead here. It is a bummer too. You got two subs on the side of JAT, so it is tough. Doing their best, but definitely not in the driver's seat. How much money is Corki sitting on? 1,500, 1,200 on Sin. Swift marches may be better on Poppy, but I really like the the synchronized souls, the forever forwards with the tier 3. He's a mean, lean, high flying machine, dude. He's up to snuff, and he's got him an ace machine. Picking up the red buff. You're grabbing the extra. Yeah, I think this is another one where it's kind of up to Dot to lose it. JAT's just gotta play as smart as they can and hope. And you know, I mean, even pro players mess up, so surely us in Beer League also mess up, so not impossible that we see some bros here. Just gotta play for, you know, getting as many resources as you can without giving too many, and hope somebody messes up. I mean, you get that Corki shutdown, you get the Zin shutdown, either of those would help close that gap pretty fast. kind of a lull here, not too much going on. Drake is up though, and it's gonna be Soul for Dot, so kind of surprised that not more is happening. I mean, Sedge is looking. They see it's at 4k with the Xerath ulti. Oh, if Sedge gets ulted out, yeah, that's gonna be Soul. Well done by the Poppy to get Sedge out of there. Yeah, this one's pretty much wrapped again if Dot doesn't throw here, but still plenty of time potentially to do that. Don't like Black Cleaver second from Xin. I think it might be because there's Cassante Sedge. However, I think it's probably doesn't need to. What would you go? Eclipse or something? Struggled second item on Sin too. Nice problem. There's a fight going down. They actually did get some good damage here. The Redemption coming out. They're actually picking up some kills. See, it's exactly what they need. A little bit of an overshove. However, their base is falling. They do pick up 2. Gwen's looking for the outplay here on the 3v1. And gets it. Gwen looking balanced. Needle's out indeed. Titanic or Guardian Angel, and then we got Sterax's. I know the Thundered Sky Eclipse combo is generally like a pretty gross fighter combo just because you get like shields and heals, percent health damage from Eclipse. However, I am currently a mid laner, so I am not as keyed in on fighter optimization. But I know that combo oftentimes looks very, very gross and unbalanced. It is like squishy-ish, but I mean you get a shield every like 6 seconds or whatever. You get the shield off twice and it blocks enough damage. It could be more than the health from, I don't know how much it is. Yeah, I mean, I would give it a try. I think certainly in a game where you're even or ahead, which they are this game, Eclipse Sundered Sky, or Sundered Sky into Eclipse is certainly a lot of dueling potential, right? Like you are a 1v1 monster. My understanding anyway, again, I am currently not a jungler or a top laner, so I might be just wrong. I might be wrong on mid lane takes too, but they are able to pick up the Baron. They're trying. Xerath gets stunned into the wall. Should be, I mean, he doesn't have flash, so he actually should have gone down. And Gwen is trying to end the game, hitting the Azir teleporting in, but I think that's a bait. Is able to get out, but yeah, uses both sums. Well, kind of just uses teleport to use flash, but they should be able to clean it up here and end the game. JAT trying to hold, doing a decent job of it, but unfortunately just too far behind at this point. Well played to Dot, taking game 1. Alright, we'll swap again so you guys don't see spoilers. Loading up game 2. Bane. Yeah, that's a tough one. Again, when you guys got a couple subs too, that can just, even if they're playing well, it's like, you know, it throws you off your team's vibes. You know, you're not, haven't been playing together, and you don't know, you know, maybe not same champ pools, same drafts you can run. Even if they're playing well, it can still throw you off. Dude, spoilers. I almost did spoil because I got distracted by dunking on. Sorry, none of your business. So sorry. All right. We get a Kayn top and Nefiri jungle. That's interesting. Say my name. Yo, mama.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Thor says, I told them ban Kai'Sa, Kayn, and Oct, but Kai'Sa was played last game, so that's just banned anyway.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Caitlyn with only gold card for setup. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely tough. If they can get rolling, though, I mean, it's good. Both teams doing diabolical shit here. What the hell? Oh, Kayn. What is happening? Is Kayn starting with a proxy? Oh, no. You hate to see it. Soraka able to get out. Seems like it. But they don't at least start with the feat of warfares. Oh, switch sides, is it? Sorry, once. I forgot. Yeah, Red Kayn has knockup. Oh! What the hell? This is... What a start. Yeah, I think the dot draft makes more sense. It's more cohesive. Got 3 divers and a Jinx with a Braum for backline. Well, you know, Jinx is backline, but Braum can help keep her alive. Can block a gold card as well. And the JAT comp is certainly more, you know, playing a little bit crazy style, I'll say. Mostly the top side. I mean, the Fury jungle's good. I think I've seen Kayn top do pretty well, but, you know, certainly not the traditional comp style comps. I guess Jarvan, I mean, not that far behind, but he is a camp behind. I guess they did that early fighting with Kayn. Other than that, I mean, it's tough because the game just started off so wild. Looks like it, close game besides that. Oh! Nice combo, but not quite able to finish him off. Interesting to roam up with the bot duo, though. Oh, Jinx has a slingshot. That's pretty powerful. Just they kind of out of mana there. We'll have to save up enough for throwing out some blue cards. Kayn likely going down again. Going for the great Kayn build, so sorry. Like the D-Blade start for Tia. Oh, for Jack of all trades. Does it count as Omnivamp now? Because it's, I don't think it counts as Omnivamp, because it's life draining, right? Unless does it, can I see? Oh, I know it's going. Oh yeah, see, it doesn't count as Omnivamp. I don't know if it actually gives you a jack of all trades stack for life draining. Which is like a somewhat niche thing, but it is something that I was wondering about when they first announced the change. I was like, hopefully they actually make it Omnivamp, but they didn't. Yeah, I think easy to execute's always good when you're struggling. I think, again, though, you got to consider they have 2 subs this series, and that really changes things up, and you're like, well, we can't really make the comps we like, so we kind of want to just go on comfort. So, like, I get it, but, yeah, generally, like, you know, you want to have easy to pilot if you feel like you're struggling a little bit, which I believe, unfortunately, they have yet to win a series. I'm sure that they are feeling like it's a little bit of a struggle right now. Really nice port in from TF, though. Gets the shutdown and picks up the... Now they're able to pick up the other one. Really well done there. Nice use of that first TF ulti. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of annoying that they didn't make Doran's Blade just give Omnivamp. Oh my god, dude. Ben with the Ligma and all chat. This one might be winnable. Might be that kind of party. Crazy. Kayn may be able to pick one up, but Irelia doing Irelia things. Does have ulti. Kind of hoping it shows me what happens to stop. Fight coming out, though. I think this should be pretty one-sided for the side of Dot. And Execute does go down on the Irelia top lane, so that's all that happens up there. Pick up Hungry Hobbit, gets into Fury ulti, though I don't think they'll want to continue that chase. Thanks to shoving in the wave down there. Yeah, game is kind of slipping away. That was really nice pickup of 2 kills with the TF ulti, but then they're kind of back into the, you know, Dot's back into the driver's seat pretty quickly. It might be intentional. It would feel weird to not just make it Omnivamp if there wasn't a, you know, a reason for doing that, right? Connor's going in, doing a lot of damage. Jinx ulti comes out to really lower them, but the Soraka doing enough to keep Caitlyn alive, and they're pumping, potentially able to get another kill here. Nectary's flashing in, he's looking to get excited, but he might just get dead. Vermilion picks up the kill. Penguin dab, stuns the Braum. He's trying to walk it out. He picks up Braum as well. Chaos picks up a kill, but he's out of mana. He's got an Fury ultimate still. He's ulting in with 0 mana. That feels not real. He walks into a trap. He might just die, but even if he doesn't, I don't see a world where risking this for getting the... Maybe didn't look at his mana pool. I don't know on that one. That was something. Really well done by the side of JAT to make a bit of a comeback here, though. Never mind. The Fury said I had enough. Small DT shoot. He got Ligma Sensor. So sad. Shut down onto the Irelia. JAT's kind of cooking. Will we see a game 3? Remember when you just build like 4 Doran items? That was kind of crazy. Or 13 potions moored. Artist getting caught out. Will go down. Chaos is in there. I don't know if he wants to. He does get the flash out of the Fury, but he's getting ran down. Some more Kayn bucks for Kayn. Desperately wants that form. I mean, it's still pretty early on here, but he becomes so much stronger as a champion when he gets that form. Might even be able to start straight up fighting Irelia. Looking for the stun onto Chaos. The Fury is around, no flash, but should be willing to help here, I believe. Doesn't have ulti, so a little tough to get in there, but steals the Kayn ultimate. Doing his best to get out of there, but should go down. Oh no. Well done by Chaos to get out of there. That looked pretty doomed. Q silver scrapes. Bronze scrapes we have to do because copyright, but ew, ew. Oh, fighting! Shall we bet on it? I like playing Triple D-ring Gragas top. Yeah, it was gross. Yeah, no, the triple... I remember... Dude, my nostalgic boomer ass. Every time I cast a series is talking about something from 10 seasons ago. But yeah, you'd do like... There was even like a bunch of like tank tops, like Nautilus Triple D-ring tank top. What was some of the other like weird tank characters? It wasn't Alistair, but there was like... Will might remember. There was a few that were like kind of wild, and I remember Nautilus being one that would go. I mean Gragas, of course. But yeah, there's like the Triple D-ring, like kind of just utility tanky people. Tops. You remember when Shen threw his sword? Bro, that was crazy, man. Like, nice dodge under the EQ from the Fury, but is going to get taken down, likely anyways. Jarvan ulti comes out. Can the Fury eat out of it in time? Nope, but Jarvan gets stunned, gets the flash follow-up from the Kayn. Should be going down. Ulti up from Kayn. Might just have to rip it. Does. Irelia ulti coming up. Heal up from the Kayn. They could potentially still fight this. Misses the knock-up. Ben getting ran down on the blue card lock, and he just had to rip something because he's going to go down, so he wants to at least get some damage up. Oh! Kayn potentially could have went in, but also there's that. Holy Sirach ult. Yeah, no, it's the Kindle gem, dude. It's doing work right now. Fury ulti coming in, picks up Dot Chaos. Good job there. I noticed it's Conqueror on the Fury. It might be different in jungle, and I'm sure it is a little bit. I'll hold that thought. Braum ulti coming out. They are getting some good damage back. Necrarish kind of stuck back, getting slowed up from the Q, but he's able to get the ulti damage in. But they are pumping, though. Irelia's here. TF's trying to follow. Ulti coming out from Hungry Hobbit. Blocked by Zor. Barely lives. Irelia in, gets the stun. Likely just going down. Irelia potentially popping off. Stun, though, rooted up from the Soraka Silence. Stuck in place. Dashing around now. Con Artist in there. They were able to pick up Zor eventually there. TF porting in. Stuns onto the Irelia. Shut down. Con Artist in there. May be able to pick up Soraka. Flashes forward. Does pick it up. But likely to go down here now. Potentially worth it. But JAT definitely clawing their way back into this one from a rough start from the level 1 invades happening. Well done to them. A banger indeed. Drake hopefully going over to the side of JAT now for a fan of Game 3's happening. Get the Chemtech. Honey, get the Chemtech. EF ulti stolen by the Silas. They could look to engage here, but Jarvan's not around. I think JAT just wants out and reset if they can. Looks like they should be able to. EF walking the scary way, though. I think he's unfortunately got to go the long way back. Gonna get Kayn back canceled. Maybe chasing emotionally. Don't chase. Go back. Go to your top tier 2. You need to go top tier 2. Irelia will shred that shit. Kayn, go back! Please go back, Kayn. You don't have teleport. Nobody does. Please go back. Go to tier 2. Please, Kayn. He's starting his recall again. Please let this one go through. Wait, is that... Yeah, okay, first Drake for JAT. Second Drake overall. Both teams on 1 now. Irelia went for the Krugs instead of hitting turret, which is probably fine. Vermilion getting the treatment under turret. Levels up on the Kayn here, who has dropped a lot of CS to be at these fights, which did work out for them in the regard of getting that last Drake. However, hopefully didn't set him too far behind. I think legit 2v1 angle here on Irelia. Gets a nice ulti. Though, maybe not. It's close. Nope, should go down. Nope. Does go down, but does get the kill. So, yeah, 2v1. Does pick up one that feels a little bad, but they are able to get the Irelia flash. That's something. No objectives to fight over for another 30 seconds, so nothing should come of that besides the kill goal over and top wave getting shoved out a little bit. Alright, let's see. Oh, sorry, you said first Drake because someone stole Cloud Drake. I didn't realize that either. Yeah, and somebody fight somebody. I'm bored, honk shoe. Clean dive, 2 kills per minute and you're bored, right? Yeah, little zoomer ass. Brain rot, dude. No. Needs to be 3 kills per minute minimum, or I add myself into the mix in-game. Let's go. That is big, Castro. That's big. That would be crazy if you see Castro connecting mid-game, going in. It's starting to look tough for TF to function, but got the Roa. It's a pretty safe build. -1, unfortunately, on the cannon minions. Rift Herald going over to the side of Dot. Should be able to safely clear. I think. Oh, I don't know if he would have wanted that to land. Silas needs to throw his E at enemies, regardless of the situation. Like Lee Sin landing first skill. Why is my league not TikTok highlights? Yeah, honestly, that's my bad. I should have some Family Guy clips playing. Garvin ulti coming up, followed up by the Braum ulti. Soraka trying to keep everybody alive with her ulti. Does for a while. TF partying in, gets the stun on Nectary, stops the DPS for a while. They're trying to walk out. Redemption comes out, only hits Zor. Flash gold card, does get the stun. Follow up, nice QW from the Kayn, picks up the Braum. Conar just trying to get out of their EQs over the wall. They are low. There's nothing to fight over. Irelia in the back, looking for a hero play. Gets the a really nice super mega death rocket from Jinx goes in. Conar is going in, just people barely living. It looks like they'll be able to ace JAT. Really well done from the side of Dot to win a 4v5 because Silas said, yeah, I'm hitting this turret. I got no mana anyways, so he just stayed over there, and very, very close, though. Really good job on just target selection and spacing well. Side of Dot. Is that Jinx from Arcane? Holy schmoly. Thank God. If they just walked away from that triple pedal, I was gonna be having words. I hear they're making Nectar reach 14 points next season. Coming through the grapevine. So just something to think about. TF ulti steal. Has what, like 90 seconds or 2 minutes or something to use the Silas ult? I should know that because I play that champ, but Drake is up now. That was a typo. Will be 4 points. Old man hands. No. Nice zap onto Hungry Hobbit, but does get a little bit of a trade back with the high caliber net into the headshot. Garvin clearing up some vision on the side. A little flank angle here, though does get rooted up, able to walk it out. Not definitely posturing for. I don't think they can dive. They do have Irelia just free hitting top tier 2 right now, though, so I think they're just happy to keep on keeping on. There's no real rush. They've got decent siege with Jinx specifically. The rest of them can't really see. They have to split. Ooh, Irelia damage. Like one auto attack, maybe Hull Breaker. Passive is up. I wonder if this Hull Breaker's done more than Blitzcrank's last series. Yeah, it's done damage to structures. I think Blitz might have had more damage to champs, though. Probably not, but I'm gonna say he did. It's a bad joke, I'm sorry. Wait, which one? Was it, did I miss something? Was it in the in-game chat? Damn if I did. I don't see shit. But also this. I don't know. I missed something. Holy. Huge. Ooh, triple pedal. Let's go into Fury. That's what I'm talking about. I did play Nefiri a little bit after, I mean, not new at this point. But with the changes for W and ulti kind of being swapped and reworked a little bit, seems pretty good, seems pretty fun. I liked Nefiri, but I like the changes they did. I think it's a little more skill expression in the kit. Wouldn't have been that hard to beat the Blitz. What? What do you mean? Sorry, Cooper, love you. The good old walk around Otacon for 3 minutes, part of the game. Kane almost cashed in on his call. Sorry, Rost. Bad. No teleports. Well, I guess Ben's got teleports, so he could look to try to apply pressure somewhere else and either his ulti's down. But version is so much better, to be honest. Agreed. Overtuned unreleased, pretty balanced now. Did not feel balanced the game I played it, but that was also in a good matchup. But holy schmoly, felt kind of bonkers. I like the Fury though, she's fun. That certainly looked like she wasn't OP though. Nice Super Mega Death Rocket, gets excited, running towards the TF, but he's pretty far away at this point. No assist on the Soraka, so it does not get another reset. Trying to run after TF. TF should be safe, but we got Silas teleporting top. Looking to just hopefully break that turret, possibly inhib. They do have Otacon now, so they don't have anything to fight over for another 3 minutes here. Baron spawning at 25. However, and this could be a... People disagree on this. I think this is a good time to take inhib. I know you're going to not be farming anymore, but one, you're going to be able to possibly triple inhib here specifically, but I also think you can, I know it's one less lane to farm for a little bit, but with Baron coming up soon, you can get that, just end the game. I don't know. Not farming a wave, not farming a lane for 2 minutes seems fine to me for that. Yeah, you're right. It is likely just GG, especially if this fight goes poorly, which it looks like it's going to. However, Connors is low and no mana. Chaos getting stunned up. But they end up picking up the Soraka. Yeah, this one's probably Jover. Did Dot find out the secret to success? Is it playing against a team with 2 subs and doing like 4 roster swaps or something? Did they find the correct fit? The dream team? Is this the lineup? Huh? Look pretty good. Nectarisha OP. I heard he's going down to 4 points next season. Alright, that's it for me. I got 2 of the series out of the way. But thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for chatting. Appreciate it. Makes it a lot more fun. Sorry, the second one I was less locked in than the first series, but it was a good series, fun one. And now GG's, dude. GG's, everybody. Peace.